But here in places like Hollywood...
Diagnoses, schmiagnoses.
Right. I mean, we've all been diagnosed with something.
If you don't have one, you're just not interesting.
Yeah.
So, Hoops, here's the thing about your diagnoses of schizoaffective disorder and bipolar 1. It's more than likely one or the other, or you are bipolar 1 with psychotic features as well, which would, enter stage left, the schizoaffective diagnoses. I'm not going to get into all the minuscule criteria for how you differentially diagnose. It has to do with time periods, and was it during a manic phase or a mixed episode, and was it the duration, and were they hallucinations, or there's so many different details and variables to untangle. And my explaining them to you here wouldn't really help. You can look them up online. You can look them up in the DSM-4, which is the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders. It is the Bible in terms of mental and emotional diagnoses. However, this is where I would have you start. I would have you go to your doctor and find a doctor that's willing to take their time with you in diagnosing exactly what's going on with you. It sounds to me, the way you wrote your letter, that you have a good handle on managing what's going on with you. It sounds to me like you have the right meds, and you know your regimen, and you know what it is you need to do to take care of yourself, which is so important when you have the delicate brain chemistry that you're dealing with. So important. So I'm glad you're doing that. But if there's any question at all as to whether you're dealing with schizoaffective disorder or bipolar 1, I would start there. Get real clear so you know what to expect and what's going on with you. Also, when the time comes to talk about this with someone you're dating or a potential new partner, you know exactly how to educate them on what it is that you experience. Because when someone is going to enter an intimate relationship with you, they're going to experience it with you. And I know that's what the basis of your question was. How do I tell someone what's going on with me? How do I get them to even want to stick around when it's going to sound like they're dealing with so very much?
This is my favorite scar. I wish it was bigger because I think big, crazy scars are so hot. Mm. Totally.
I'm a little into her.
See this right here? Right in the web? See,
I do.
You see that white line right there?
What is that?
It goes all the way down there.
Uh-huh.
I played softball. Quiet lesbian pause.
Well, of course you
did.
Surprise!
You're
a big old lesbian.
I played softball for a while. And I played shortstop.
Okay, ladies!
And there was a little, like a bunt or like a mishit, like a dribbler to shortstop. And I was going to be badass. I was going to barehand that ball. I'm a badass shortstop, right? I'm like,
That's some lingo I'm down with. Barehanding the ball, yo.
I'm going to barehand this ball and throw it to first.
She's going to barehand that ball.
I thought I was going to be so badass. I missed the ball completely. My hand went straight into the ground, split the fingers.
Wow.
And it split right there. The web completely apart. Blood spurting. I told you.
I have one on my knee.
The patella swing set.
It's right here. I don't know if we can see it. Right there?
Oh, that's hot.
I haven't shaved in a while. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Can I just say, viewing audience, on a side note, I met Cathy like moments after this was done. Moments. She was still in a brace and in crutches when I met her.
Serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hot.
Can you feel the screw right there?
I can always feel the screw.
There's a screw. Do you feel it?
I want to touch it.
Totally.
Hold on.
She's like Bionic Woman without the bionic capabilities.
I know. Doesn't that suck?
Yeah. She's got screws in her knees but can't do anything with them.
There's one up here too, but you can't feel it. So
Yeah, that's clearly a screw.
That's my scar. And I have one there and one there. You can probably see. There, and then there's one back in here somewhere.
Right there.
When I had my rotator cuff repaired, and you know what? It didn't even work. My rotator cuff is still disconnected. What do you think of that? I have some more scars I want to show you. I don't know if you can see them in this camera, though. There's a scar right there from when I punched a wall and broke this bone right here. I was 24. I was really mad. I punched a stone wall. It was stupid. I've never done it again. But they took bone from my hip right here. Can you see that scar? And put it inside my hand. So that's that story. I already showed you these, and the one on my knee, this was an ACL repair. And
I know I have more. Oh, I have a scar here. I'm gonna have to do this. When I was 8 years old, I spilled boiling water down my leg. Oh, you're gonna see my little boy white underwear, but who cares? Look. Can you see that scar? All right, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna show my scars. I'm not gonna take my pants off.
My scar is connected to how I knew I was a homosexual. This is how I knew I was a homosexual, and I got a scar. See that little flap there?
I see.
Yes.
You see that?
Yes.
When I was
Oh, yeah.
13 years old, I had a pair of, remember the risky business sunglasses, the plastic frame sunglasses?
Yes.
Remember those? I had a
Just
pair
got
of,
some that are white.
really? Oh, white?
White, like white and black.
Okay, so you'll
hot.
get it. I had a pair of turquoise ones.
Hook up with my
dare
hair.
you.
I know. I had a pair of turquoise
I mean,
ones.
gay on the scale is pretty like
I
up
know.
there.
Like turquoise sunglasses is
Turquoise.
really far. Well, here's the thing. The turquoise sunglasses had these really cool, like, black lenses in them. Then I had a pair of these red ones in the same exact frame style, but they were red, but they had mirrored lenses in them. I wanted to put the mirrored lenses in the turquoise glasses.
What straight boy goes through this trouble?
This is how I knew I was gay, because straight boys don't
None
care
of
what
them.
color the lenses are, nor would they buy turquoise plastic rimmed glasses. But anyway, my point is, I had to then pop the lenses out of each pair of glasses. I got the red ones just fine. When I went to the turquoise ones, they were actually glass lenses. And I tried to push my thumb through it, and instead of the lens popping out, my thumb just went through the glass.
You have a gay-related scar.
I do.
It's true.
Wow.
That's the gayest scar I've ever seen.
Hey, Hoops, aren't scars just sort of like tattoos anyway? Or maybe it's that tattoos are like scars. It's just scars we give ourselves in different colors and pictures. They come with stories and experiences attached to them. Everybody's scars are the same way. My ACL reconstruction, my rotator cuff repair, my hand repair. There's always a story and some history attached to scars and tattoos. I think that's kind of cool.
And you know, this thumb has been in some gay places since then.
Okay,
All right.
okay.